Hello, I'm back again. It's Martin. Yeah, it's been about a month since I did my last opening for, well, it was a board game last, but my last major opening was Dragon Ball. But I'm back again with some Pokemon. I have a Brilliant Stars booster box here for this video, and in the next video, I have two Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer boxes. So I was thinking about ordering these. My brother got one of these, and he got some good stuff out of it. And I was debating whether getting one of my own, but I didn't really want to order one. But I went back to my locals today. I'd been gone for a while. I'd been a little burnt out on playing cards, but I went back in my locals, and the guy that runs it has gets product, and he had like a case and a half of Brilliant Stars left, so I was like, oh, I'll get some. And he had a whole box full of Elite Trainer boxes, so I I blew $200 in one, just easy peasy. I guess this channel's not Martin Wastes Money for nothing. But anyway, let's get into this. So out of Brilliant Stars, the reason I bought the booster box and not just some packs or anything is because I want the Trainers Gallery. I want the entire Trainers Gallery. I believe I showed it in a previous video, but I had I got all the trainer rares from Cosmic Eclipse, and there's 30 this time around, and I want them all. I got to see some in person today from some of the other guys at my locals, and they're just gorgeous. So, all right. Without further ado, let's open some packs. All right. And we're starting off with the Fire Energy. Yeah, new energy design for the because of the stars, then the V-Star Pokemon. I'm pretty excited. I always like when they do a new energy design. So, got an Acerolas Premonition. You need this to play Mimikyu V-Star. Morgrem. Friends and Galar, which is just Hop, who is also on this card. Whatever. Chimchar, Baltoys, Snorunt, Nosepass, Dedenne, Clefable, and our first rare, Lucario, with the Roaring Resolve ability. You may put 2 damage counters on this Pokemon. If you do, search for a fighting energy attached to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. You may discard all fighting energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 60 more damage for each card you discard this way. Hey, that's not bad. For stage 1, that's pretty cool. I like that card. Alright, pack number 2. Sorry about that, I hit the camera. It's my phone. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Alright, and here's a Psychic Energy in the new style. Hunting Gloves, Weavile. What does this do? Flip 2 coins. If either of them are heads, your opponent reveals their hand. For each head, choose a card you find and put it on the bottom of your opponent's deck. That's not bad. Fracture, Snorunt, Nosepass, Milcery, Cubchoo, Dedenne, Boss's Orders, Cyrus, cool. He's one of my favorite of the team leaders. And we have an Fusion Strike Ice Cube. I think this makes the first card depicting his noise face. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Huh. That seems pretty good. You could do, 160 damage? Dark Energy. Berry. Draw 3 cards. Yeah, pretty lame. Clang. Torkoal. What does this do? 30 plus 30. Takes 30. Today. Farfetched. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Huh, that's funny. Duskull. Grimer. Shinx. Oh, very cute art. Staryu. And Mothim. If you evolve from Burmy, 30 plus 90. Alright, X-Spec. Yeah, I played in my locals today. I played a silly handless deck that uses the Morpeko that has the Hangry Tackle attack. I did alright, but handless decks are hard to play, and it's honestly kind of boring after a little while. Alright, Metal Energy. Lexio. Very cool art on that one. Pot Helmet. You take 30 less damage from attacks if you have no rule box, but I mean, does that really matter? Arceus V-Star does 200 damage. Sigilif. Try Recharge. Flip the commands, attach a number of basic energy cards up to the number of heads from your discard pile. Meh, it's not very good. Cherubi. Sock. Sweep the leg. Corphish. Golett. Chimecho. Gabite. And Manaphy with the Wave Veil ability. If you remember Bench Barrier Mew, it's the same. But very nice to have. I was talking with a guy at my earlier today, and he was saying how it's good for single prize decks, and I tend to agree with him. I would like a full cycle of the energies. I like to collect notable arts of energy cards. Water. Claydol. Whoa. Yaron, that's pretty sinister. Spinning attack. Coinciding figures. If you and your opponent have the same number of bench Pokemon, this does 90 more damage. Jeez. Margrim. Executor. Golett. Chimecho. Search your deck for up to 2 special energy cards, reveal them, put them in your hand. If it put them onto your Pokemon, this would be amazing. Chimchar, Minchino, Baltoy, Golett, and Lapras. Got one with Charizard on it. Charon's Care, a very good card. Put one of your normal Pokemon that has damage counters attached to it, and all cards attached to it back to your hand. Yeah, it's very cool. Beartic, Collapsed Theme, that's a useful card. Impidimp, Starly, Milcery, Carablast, Clefairy, Burmy. And our first V, Morpeko V. Hangry Spike. Yeah, if you played Marnie's Pride, it does 240 damage during that turn. I haven't pulled a Marnie's Pride yet, though. That's interesting. So instead of an energy, I got a V-Star marker. I didn't know you could do that. Huh. Alright, we got a Crawdaunt. Ultra Ball, nice. Very good card. Discard 2 cards from your hand to play it. Add any Pokemon from your deck to your hand. Tropius. All of your Pokemon that have grass energy can't be confused. This is weird. Carablast, Clefairy, Sock, Cherubi, Corphish. Oh, sweet. Our first card from the Trainers Gallery. They say, focus. Let's see, it says TG10 out of TG30. That means the Trainers Gallery. And it's the single strike Houndoom. So it's actually a really good card. Look at that. Houndoom and Grimsley. Nice. I love the art on these Trainers Gallery. Alright, put that over here. And we have a Grimmsnarl. This deck does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each dark energy attached to this Pokemon. And you know, that's not even that bad. That's interesting. Alright, next pack. 3, and the energy. Okay, we've got grass this time around. Ooh, double turbo energy. You can attach this to any Pokemon. It provides 2 colorless energy, but your Pokemon does 20 less damage. It's often thought of as worth it, though. Kindler, a new fire support card. Prinplup, Magmar, Spiritomb. Ticking Terror. Until the end of your next turn, the defending Pokemon's weakness is now dark. Curse drop, put 2 damage counters out. Burmy, Riolu, Staryu, Magma Basin, another good card for fire Pokemon. Once during each player's turn, that player may attach a fire energy from their discard pile to one of their bench fire Pokemon. If they do that, you put 2 damage counters out. But that's also considered worth it. Ooh, neat. And we have an Empoleon. This is actually one of the cards I was hoping to get. It's got a very interesting ability. Emergency Surfacing. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile and you have no cards in your hand, you may put this Pokemon onto your bench. If you do, draw 3 cards. And then as the attack Water Arrow, it just does 60 damage to one guy. It's pretty cool. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this about the Trainers Gallery cards, but they are actually in the reverse hollow spot, not the rare spot. So you have a chance to double up on rare cards. Alright, next we have Lightning. Luxio, Hitmontop, no. Magma Basin, cool. Impidimp, Magmar, Riolu, Burmy, Staryu, Axew, Ultra Evolution. Flip a coin if has search your deck for a Haxorus and put it onto Axew to evolve it. Huh. Wormadam. This attack does 10 more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. I think this is a new deck. Alright, next pack. We have a Fighting Energy. Clang. Ooh, Cynthia's Ambition. A very good supporter card. Draw until you have 5 cards in your hand, but if one of your Pokemon is knocked out during your opponent's turn, you draw until you have 8 cards in your hand. Very useful. Torkoal, Shroomish, Purloin, Duskull, Sneasel, Corphish. Ooh, Rapid Strike, Urshifu VMAX, the secret rare from the Trainers Gallery, number 30 out of 30. Very cool. Oh, he looks so good in person, too. Nice. And next we have Heatran. Guard Claw. If this Pokemon has any fire energy attached to it, this attack does 80 more damage. That's not too bad. Steel's got some good support too, so. Huh. And look at that, 140 HP for a basic Pokemon. And he has a resistance. The only problem is that 4 weakness. Unless a Heavy Ball ever comes back, then that's a useful thing. Yeah, you could put a Cape of Toughness on this, and he would have 190 HP for a basic Pokemon that's only worth a 1 prize that can hit for 160 damage. Huh, I wonder if he's any good. Well, I mean, like, probably not, but I wonder if it's, like, got rogue potential. Because, like I said, there's fire support this time around. Although he is not a fire Pokemon, which sucks for him. Because magma base and they have to be fire type. Speaking of which, Marnie's Pride. Hey. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. I don't know. This seems really good, but also kind of slow. Because essentially Raihan does the same thing, but then he also adds any card from your deck to your hand. But you have to have lost a Pokemon? I don't know. Pachirisu. This is pretty good. It does 30 damage for each Pokemon tool attached to all of your Pokemon. And there's a Honchkrow in this set that can have 4 tools attached to it. So, yes, Blunder Policy. All right. I was hoping for this card. This was a gym promo in Japan. That's why the regulation mark is E and not F. It wasn't originally in this set in the Japanese. But if the Pokemon this card is attached to uses an attack, if you flip any coins for the damage or effect of the attack, and if any of them are tails, draw 3 cards at the end of your turn. So there's a deck that I want to build that uses these. So very excited to get that. Sneasel, Turtwig, Clink, Spiritomb, Axew, Castform, and the rare is Flygon. Desert Pillar. This attack does 50 damage for each colorless energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. For 1 fighting energy. And then 2, he does 110 damage. That's not bad either. It's a shame he uses stage 2 though. But I mean the Galar Mine adds 2. That's 100 damage. Next pack, we have a Psychic Energy, Gallite. I'm not really keen on the art. Grottle, a great card. I would like to play the what's his name? The evolved form of Grottle. What is it? Torterra. He has the Sun Drenched Shell ability. You may search your deck for a grass Pokemon once per turn. That's so good. Because the Torterra does like a ton of like 50 damage for every evolved Pokemon you have in play. It's absurd. It hits really high numbers. Berry. Berry is a rival I like from Pokemon, but I wish the card did something. Sneasel, Bidoof. There's a great B-Barrel in this set. And look, there's Berry. Electabuzz. Trapinch. Piplup. Ooh, here's the Haxorus. 60 damage for 1. Wild Axe, 160 for 2, but he hits himself for 30. It's not very good. Ooh, a full art. Roseanne's Backup. Nice. This is actually a great card, too. Choose 1 or more. Shuffle a Pokemon, or a Pokemon tool, or a Stadium card, or an energy card from your discard pile into your deck. Or do all of them. It's really good. Very nice. Yeah, that's a full art I'll take. That and Cynthia. Does Barry have a full art? I can't remember. I don't think he does, but I think Galar Friends has one. If Galar Friends, or say Barry, does the same thing as like Hop or How or Tyranno, you know, those basic draw 3 cards. It should also do like bead, like attach an energy from your hand or something. Like, why not? Then the card might actually be pretty good. I mean, look at Melanie. So he attaches one from discard pile, but it has to be a water, yeah, and draws 3 cards. Whatever. Steel. Starmie. Plus 30 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, and 60 for 1. That's not too bad. Sigil. Fresh Water. Heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. There's a melodic that does the same thing. I'm not saying it's better, but I'm just saying it's interesting. Trapinch, Castform, Throw, Shroomish, Club. Another one of those Heatrans I was talking about. And a Wormadam. It does the same thing, but if you notice, they have the same name, so you can't run 4 of each of them. If it said, like, Wormadam Trash Club, you would be able to, but... Just keep that in mind if you build a Wormadam deck. I'm talking too fast, I'm breathing real heavy. Sorry about that. Alright, we got Water, Weavile, Fracture, the Cafe Master. Choose up to 3 cards, 3 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a different basic energy, attach it to that Pokemon, shuffle your deck, then your turn ends. However, there is an Alcremie in the Trainer's Gallery, I believe, that your turn doesn't end when you play this card. I don't know, it's... I've heard people say it's good, and some people say it's not good. I'm leaning more on not good. Cubchoo, Duskull, Farfetch'd, Execute, Grimer, Team Yell's Cheer. Shuffle 3 in any combination of Pokemon and supporter cards, except Team Yell's Cheer, from your discard pile into your deck. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a stronger pal pad. Huh, cool. Ooh. Boss's Order Cyrus. In the hollow rare spot. Nice. Like I mentioned, Cyrus is one of my favorite evil team leaders. Dark. We have a Staravia, Monferno, Gloria. Yeah, Victor doesn't get a card. What's up with that? Search for your deck of the 3 basic Pokemon that don't have a rule books and put them onto your bench. Oh, that's not too bad. Bidoof. Especially if you want to set up like some Bidoofs. Hawlucha. The Showboating Pose is kind of interesting. Attach 2 basic energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. But that's about it. Weasel. Gibble. Chimecho. Ooh, whoa, Tornadus. Really crazy art on this Tornadus. Sudden Cyclone. When you play this Pokemon from your hand out to your bench during your turn, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. If you got to pick the one they switched, it would be pretty good, but as it's worded, I don't think you did. Grass. Claydol, Morgrem, Hunting Gloves, Axu, Nosepass, Snorunt, Clink, Dedenne, Piplup, and, a Whimsicott V. Fluff gets in the way. If the ring Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it can't attack. Cotton Guard takes 30 less damage. Yeah, whatever. It's whatever. It's not terrible because it has a V-star that's apparently quite good. But it's just not all that interesting. the V's that evolved, they don't make the base forms all that interesting. That's unfortunate. I wish they would. Floatzel, Floatify. Put up to 2 item cards from your discard pile into your hands. That's not bad. Ooh, Choice Belt. Good. I was hoping I'd get some of these. The Pokemon it's attached to does 30 more damage to any Pokemon V. Very simple, very useful. Vibrava, Shinx, Farfetch'd, Execute, Grimer, Clefairy. Whoa! Trainers Gallery and one of the best ones. Nice. Umbreon VMAX. Look at that. With Karen there. Oh. Fantastic. It's a great card too, the Dark Signal ability. What is it? Trainers Gallery number 23 out of 30. Perfect. Ah, made this whole box worth it. Escavalier? What do you do? I love Escavalier. This Pokemon takes 100 less damage from attacks from Pokemon V. Okay. Why doesn't he just ignore the damage? That would make it a lot better. Like, how much HP did he have? 120? So if you do at least 220 damage, he's still being knocked out. Oh. Got another V-Star marker. Tropius, another Ultra Ball, cool. Craw, Impidimp, Golett, Castform, Chimchar, Baltoy, Rebel Pass, and an Arceus V-Star Hyper Rare. Wow, man. Hey, today's my day. I'll tell you what. Oh, well, I put it away, but let's talk about the card. It's actually amazing. It's normal type, as Arceus is. The it's a V-Star. That means you have to evolve it from an Arceus V, which I have not pulled, but actually the basic Arceus V is pretty good too. It has the Trinity Nova attack, 3 colorless energy, does 200 damage. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards, attach them to your Pokemon V in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. This attack is incredible. The basic form has the exact same attack for 2 energy, but it does no damage. So, and it has the V-Star Power ability Starbirth. So, if you don't know, that's what these are for. Once per game, you can use 1 V-Star Power. So you say, I activate Starbirth. You would flip this over to show you've used it. You can't use it for the rest of the game. And what the Starbirth ability does is, you may search your deck for 2 cards and put them into your hand. That's it. It's incredible. And when you search your deck for any 2 cards out of your deck, since it's any 2 cards in your deck, you don't have to prove what you have to your opponent, so you don't have to show them. Yeah, Arceus V-Star is incredibly good. Alright, next pack. 3, 4. Jeez, I'm barely even halfway through this box. But I've been talking a lot. I've been excited. Dusclops, Bear. Did these do anything? No. There's Roseanne's backup, the regular rare, or regular card. Minccino, Snow Nose, Pastadene, Cubchoo. Ooh, a reverse Ultra Ball. Cool. And the Haxorus again. Alright, next pack. I wouldn't mind getting some more fire Pokemon stuff. I don't know. We'll see what I get. 2, 3, 4. Alright, Psychic Energy, Sigilif, Pachirisu, Choice Belt. Nice. I want 4 of these. So, Turtwig, Trapinch, Shroomish, Piplup. Oh, and the Rapid Strike Urshifu V from the Trainers Gallery. Fantastic. And Entei V. Yeah, after Suicune V did very good, they printed a Raikou and a Entei V that are essentially the same thing. They have the fleet-footed ability. Once per turn, if they're in the active spot, draw a card. Actually, very good. And they all have the Rondo attack. It does 20 plus 20 for each benched Pokemon. That's both players' sides of the board. It can hit, what, 220 damage? It's crazy. That's what I was talking about with that Escavalier. Also, that one's fire, so... And they're basic Pokemon. So, yeah, those legendary beasts, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, with the Rondo attacks are very good. Galbite, Gloria, Staravia, Bolt, Snorunt, Nosepass, Milcery, Cupchew, Roseanne's backup, reverse, nice. Oh, nice. And a Professor's Research, Professor Rowan. It's the exact same thing as all the other Professor's Research, but Professor's Research is a good card. Alright, next. Dark. Chinchina, the new one. Unfortunately, it will not be played as much as the current one. Cleansing Gloves, Floatzel, Grimer, Sneasel, Bidoof, Electabuzz, Chimecho, Monferno, and a Druddigon. So it can do 160 damage with Revenge, or 120 damage. That's not too bad for a basic. It always trips me out when I get one of these V-Star markers. Alright, we got a Weavile, Dusclops, Morgrim, Corphish, Bullet, Chimecho, Chimchar, Minccino, Mewtwo. Whoa, look at the art on that Mewtwo. Is it any good? Life Sucker, Cyber. No, it is not, but the art's incredible. Oh, cool, and a Breloom. Spore Ball, puts him asleep. You can use this attack only if this Pokemon used Spore Ball during your last turn. It's interesting, but it's just not good enough. Alright, we've got Water, Orgroma, Pass. I don't think I looked at what this one does. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. This does 40 damage to that new active Pokemon. 120 and then 20 to himself, 40. Actually, the Magnetic Tension attack is pretty good. It's okay, but Team Yell's Cheer, cool. Dedenne, Cupchew, Duskull, Farfetch'd, Execute, Tropius, Golurk, cool. So he has the Big Hand attack. It does 10 more damage for each card in your hand. And he has a lot of HP for a stage 1. It's interesting. I watch a lot of Japanese Pokemon players on YouTube. And they've used it. I don't know. It's really goofy, but it can hit big numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we've got a Grass Energy, Claydol, Freshwater, Starmie, Staryu, Carablast, Clefairy, Cherubi, Sock, Gloria, and Liepard. Hey. Trade. You may discard a card, draw 2 cards. It's I mentioned the Chinchino that sees a lot of play. This Liepard has the exact same ability. The only problem is 100 HP. You cannot search it with Level Ball like you can with Chinchino. I'm fairly certain that's why they gave it 100 HP. All right. 2, 3, 4. Electric. Sigilif. Whoa, an upside down card. Got one top. Acerola's Premonition. Baltoy. Axew. Nosepass. Snow Runt. Clink. Wormadam with the Matron's Anger. They each have a different secondary attack. That one's okay. Costs too much energy, though. Ooh, the Fire Moltres. Or, obviously, the original Moltres. This Infernal Wings attack is very good. It does 90 damage for 1, as long as it has at least 1 damage counter on it. And the Magma Basin puts 2 on it to attach an energy from the discard pile. So, yeah, 90 damage. You might think that that's not enough, but it actually works very well with Charizard V-Star. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Fighting Energy. Ultra Ball. Vibrava. Tropius. Axew. Impidimp. Magmar. Riolu. Burmy. Throw. And Drampa V. Draw 2 cards for 20. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck for 160. Colorless. I don't know. If you don't know, Drampa is normal and dragon type. I'm sure you probably knew that, though. 2, 3, 4. Alright, we've got Fire. Collapse Stadium, good card. Lexio, Pot Helmet. Shinx, Impidimp. Golett, Castform, Chimchar, Tornadus. Oh, and here's the Alchemy. Additional order. If it's in the active spot, your turn doesn't end when you play Cafe Master. And obviously the rainbow flavor attack plays into it. It has 40 damage for each different type of basic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. And there are 8 different types. Fairy type is not allowed in standard at all. Energy. 2, 3, 4. Alright, we've got Psychic. Hitmontop, Magma Basin. Oh, you know what? That upside down card was Hitmontop earlier. Huh, that's funny. I didn't even realize that. Crawdaunt, Piplup, Turtwig, Sneasel, Clink, Spiritomb. Oh, hey, yes, and in the Trainer's Gallery, there was an Alcremie. Nice. Muck. Let's see what the Muck does. Sludge Street. Poison Pokemon's retreat cost us 1 more. 90 damage, and they're confused and poisoned. That's kind of funny. Man, you pair that with Galar Mine, the retreat cost would be 3 more if they're poisoned. There's a Butterfree that poisons. And then the Flygon. Maybe that's too many evolving Pokemon. Every Pokemon I just mentioned evolves, so. 2, 3, 4. Alright, Metal. Grimplup, Jaren's Care. Good card. Perfect. Minchino, Kirablast, Blizzle, Hawlucha, Throw, Marnie's Pride. Cool. And a Clefable. I think I got one of these earlier, but let's read it. Moonlit Miracle. Flip 3 coins. Choose a number of Pokemon, of your Pokemon in play, up to the number of heads. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from it and put it onto that Pokemon. No. There's a supporter that does something similar. And I mean, like, it doesn't even guarantee to evolve them. That's, Water Energy. Pachirisu, Choice Belt, 3 of those. Nice. Luxio, Gibble, Trapinch, Castform, Throw, Shroomish, Weasel, and another one of those Grim Smiles. V-Star, Torkoal, Double Turbo Energy, nice. Kindler, Execute, Starly, Shroomish, Piplup, Turtwig, Grimer. Ooh, and a Dusk Noir. As often as you like, during your turn, you may move a special energy from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. Do you see its attack's name? Devour Soul for 120? That's ridiculous. The special transfer ability is kind of cool, but I don't know. It would honestly be better if you could move your opponents. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dark. Cleansing Gloves, Floatzel, Sigilif, Clefairy, Bidoof, Electabuzz, Hawlucha, Weasel, Spiritomb. Oh, and the full art is the Whimsicott V. Nice, the art on that is great. Alright, I've got 3 packs left. Grass Energy, Berry, Clang, Cynthia's Ambition, cool. Electabuzz, Hawlucha, Weasel, Gibble, Trapinch, Sharon's Care. Oh, cool, and a Charizard V. That 220, it's not bad. I mean, the real thing is to evolve him into the V-Star, though. The V-Star is really good. Cheer, Chinchino, Cupchew, Shinx, Farfetch'd, Execute, Grimer, Grotle, cool, and Mewtwo. Man, I was hoping for to get like enough stuff to build a Torterra deck. I didn't get a single Torterra. Or any B-Barrels. That's annoying. That card's so good. Alright, this is the last pack. Electric Energy, Cafe Master, Gabite, Grotle. Sweet. Well, okay, at least I got another Grotle. That makes 3, I think. Farfetch'd, Duskull, Grimer, Shinx, Bidoof, Claydol, and a Luxray. This attack does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. For 1 energy? Flash Impact. This also does 30 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. You know, this isn't that bad. Because Electric has pretty good support, so that's interesting. Alright, that's my Brilliant Stars box. Let's look at these cards I set aside here. It's not every holo I got, but we have a Roseanne's Backup, a Whimsicott V, a Charizard V. It's nothing, it's just a basic V, but I pulled it out. We got Arceus V-Star. Whoa, you can't even see that. God, you still can't see. This tripod I have sucks. Alright, and then looks like my brother was right. You get 4 of the Trainers Gallery cards. Let's take a look at those. We got Houndoom with Grimsley. Alchemy with the Cafe Master. We've got Rapid Strike Urshifu with Mustard. We have the VMAX There is a VMAX with mustard, but this is the secret rare version. I know it doesn't have a trainer on it, but it is, like I said, number 30 of 30 in the trainers gallery. And last but especially not least, Umbreon VMAX and Karen. Man, that's cool. All right. So check back in a little, like maybe tomorrow, if you see this tonight, today, whenever I post this, and I'll have my 2 Elite Trainer boxes to open. All right. We'll catch you later.